Hey guys, welcome back. This is our show Tip of the Bottle, where we rate and review beer.
Yes.
And give you a little bit of knowledge of what kind of beers they are. And today what we have on the show is going to be Golden Road. It's based out in LA. This one here is Mango Cart, so it's a mango wheat ale. And
this is a pumpkin stout by Elysian. Here's the one with the facts.
And where are they from?
I'm just drinking the beer. They're from California. Just kidding.
No. This one's from Seattle, Washington. It is almost Halloween.
Yay!
And with Halloween, it's pumpkin season and all the pumpkin spices that we have. So this one's a pumpkin ale. And I think it's a stout pumpkin ale, so it's going to be a little heavier. Stouts are a little bit heavier. Wheat one is going to be more of a moderate thing to it, so think of it like a 2% milk, and this is like whole milk.
And it smells really great. It smells like...
Yeah, let's have a smell of what we're looking at here.
It smells kind of like a caramelized macchiato pumpkin pie.
Give yours a shot. Now the color on this, if we poured it, it would be a big head, and it would be a little bit darker. It's going to be also a little bit more malty.
That's a good October beer for sure.
Yeah. And alcohol ABV, alcohol per volume is 7.5. And it's unfiltered, so you might see a little bit of pumpkin fragments in there, which is pretty cool.
Something to note, stouts are always going to be at a higher percentage, so don't be scared if you see it, and you can't compare it to like what that is. Typically the stouts are what, like 7%
I think they
and
start
higher.
at 7 and higher. I've seen up to 15, and it's like, damn,
yeah. And it could be
crazy.
in this bottle too at a 15%, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, and you have to take your time when you drink them. You can't just chug them down because you will get messed up. I'd say stouts are great for this kind of nice cold weather by the fire with a stout. And you're just sipping on it, and it's nice and cold, but you get that thick, not as much bitter taste to it. And you have a chocolate base or a coffee base.
I would actually recommend this to be for starters as well, because technically all you really need is this one beer for the night. If you don't want to get fucked up.
If you're up for that challenge.
Yeah, it might be too good to resist though. You might want another one.
You might get messed up after one. Now this one here is Golden Road. It's going to be a little bit lighter than that one, so like a 1% milk, if you think of that. It's inspired, as you can see the artwork, from the LA cart vendors that sell fruit. And it's a California thing. California has vendors. Mexican vendors selling corn, mango.
Ooh, that's very tropical. Has like a tropical flavor to it.
It's a nice light, refreshing. Think of being at the beach and having something to drink in your hand. I'll say good for beginner people. A lot of people that don't know about beer and they shy away because of Budweiser and nasty like beer taste.
Yeah.
You would feel like this one would be a little bit better for you.
I would recommend this on draft though.
As far as what stands out to me, I like the artwork that they included. I like that they took it apart being a brewery from Los Angeles, and they took what they're around, their surroundings, their community, and put them on front of the front of the can. I like that a lot. So that stands out to me. That's something I would gravitate towards and kind of get that, being from Mexican heritage in the back. As far as if it really stands out and it really speaks to me, I'm like, it's good, but it's not my kind of beer. It's more like too girly for me.
But the reason why we do reviews is so that you're not so focused on the outside apparel of it, because it really depends on how the brewery what they use, right? Like the kind of, what are those called?
The hops.
The hops they use.
Different kind of hops.
The fermentation, how long it is, it affects the beer so much. So even though it's like, it might be the same category, it could be totally different. And just because you're judging the cover of it, it might not mean that it's good, and it might not mean that it's bad. So this is why we do this.
And I would say go on buy it if you're a first time person. It's light, refreshing. Out of 5 pints, I'd probably rate it like a 3.5, 4. I'd go with a 3.5.
As in like flavor wise, or
as 3.5 as it's good flavor wise. You do get mango. I do get mango, so it's there. It's noticeable. It's smooth, refreshing. You don't get a nasty aftertaste. Like some beers do have that. This one is nice and crisp.
So, quick question, maybe followers are asking, how many of these do you have to drink in order to get fucked up?
Good question. Let's see how much alcohol this has in here.
Yeah.
4%. So it's light. Like I said, it's very light. I would take this over White Claw any day though. Damn.
But is that it for today? I think that wraps it up, right?
That's it for those 2 beers that we have.
Next week we'll have 3. Yeah, so stay tuned.
Drink often and drink well.